Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you a League of Legends much after dark apparently. I haven't been able to cast any games yet because of course in the League of Legends client there is an advertisement for the Freljord Ultimate Jiggy, so I can't really click on any replays, but this is interesting. Now I found this replay online of course, and I wasn't going to cast this, but this could actually be very awesome. It is completely dark, the fog of war is completely bugged. I will probably not be able to, this will probably crash immediately, but I'm going to continue to use it. I don't care, I don't mind. This could be awesome actually. We shall see. So let's go over the teams then, shall we? Oh my, so blue team, everybody, we have a Taric, who is already standing somewhere I can't see, but the water is saying that it is the river. There is also a Nasus who will be jungling, Taric of course supporting. Supporting who, you might ask? Well, probably this Twitch over here. They are going for an invade, they have a Taric, oh my god, Azrael, don't get too close. And they also have a Renekton and a Gangplank, so Gangplank in the middle perhaps, and Renekton on top, though Renekton has a barrier. Maybe he wants to use barrier to block out ability power spells so that he can go in the middle. He's actually quite good in the middle. His slice and dice will make it so that he can pretty much go through the entire area and get to his tower safely. Now I can't see all the bushes, which is pretty bad, but we'll make the best of it. So Taric now with the invade. There is no one there for red team though, because as you can see red team is going to assist Lee Sin with his Wraiths and the red buff. So they are here doing nothing at all. Nothing at all. So Lee Sin will do red. So Lee Sin is a jungler for red team. Master Yi will be the AP in the middle. A Garen on top. This is actually quite a fun team to be honest. It's a pity that it is entirely bugged out and completely dark. I might do something with the fog of war, but I can't. Nope, I've clicked it all. It's not doing anything. So Twitch versus Nami. Now Nami combined with Twitch is actually really good, but now Nami is probably going to need to run away. It's surprising enough that Taric actually didn't went straight for her, for he could have stunned her. Now, Nas is of course walking on a trap, not on a trap, walking through a ward, so they know he's there. It's a pity indeed. Welcome to League of Legends After Dark, where Nami will go and do an auto attack on a minion. So, Twitch Taric, that will mean that this is going to be a very potent level 6 fight. Of course, Nami is fairly good at disengaging, though her laning phase isn't all that powerful. You need very good coordination with your entire team to get what you want with Nami. Because she can give your AD carry an auto attack boost, which will do increased damage, and give a slow. That slow can be used for your Aqua Prism to land a very... Oh my, Master Yi, you didn't use your Alpha Strike on the Gangplank there. That's weird. I would have done it. Just Alpha Strike Gangplank, then ignite him and then walk away like a pimp. He probably has Meditate leveled up anyway, yes he does, so he could even heal and then just walk away. In the end he didn't, but he can do another Aqua Strike and then go for the Ignite kill. He has time. Instead he is now going to walk away. He has a Doran's Ring, why wouldn't he? He has enough sustain with his Meditate anyway. He's quite a fast bastard. Ooh, a very nice little tidal wave. That's not a tidal wave, Nightspectre, that's up and flow. Sorry, a very nice up and flow, you were right. It managed to pop 3 times, which is always what you want as a Nami. It healed... no, it actually did double damage. Master Yi, what are you planning, sir? Why were there pings? Oh, yes. Master Yi has no idea where Gangplank is. Gangplank is going to get a very early blue, apparently. Well, why not? Nasus took the blue from the Lee Sin. Is going to be a kill? I don't think so. Was that a flash from the Nocturne? Nope, I don't think so either. So, flash burn onto Garen. Garen now is going to be a very scared little person. Lee Sin, however, is arriving from the darkness. This is actually Lee Sin vision we're experiencing here, everybody. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn. So, Lee Sin showing his pretty little face. Garen needs to be careful there. If I call Garen Taric, then I am sorry. Lee Sin with the Sonic Wave will land Resonating Strike into a few auto attacks. At least some damage has been done. Now it's going to be Master Yi Getting ganked by Nessus as well. Will this be a kill onto Twitch? No, it will not. The up and flow wasn't big enough. Or was it the essence flux? They look the same, quite frankly, on my book. So Renekton wants to get a kill onto Garen. It is a Garen though, he can silence you and walk away. We shall see if he will succeed. Garen, being a smart man, staying underneath his tower so he won't get hurt. Well, I'm not saying he won't get hurt, but his passive has procced anyway, Perseverance, so he is regenning rather quickly. He will of course lose the passive if he gets damaged upon, so I hope the best for you. Gangplank doing quite well considering he's fighting a Master Yi. He's actually ability power Gangplank, so yeah, never mind. He will be able to just consume as many oranges as needed. As we're going to find Lee Sin going in onto Garen, sorry, but Garen was unable to walk away. Is going to give the first blood away, so Lee Sin was unable to land the Sonic Wave because there were minions blocking the path. So Garen should have moved maybe, or Lee Sin should have thought, well, nope, I'm just going to use Sonic Wave on the minion, use Resonating Strike to get towards the Renekton as quickly as possible, just to kill him before he kills Garen. It didn't work, it twisted my tongue, but in the end, Renekton with the first blood is good enough for me, even though Lee Sin and Garen did get the assist kill for it. So, in a way, it's not that bad for the Red Team, and you can see it. Red Team is actually in the lead for now. It is of course through the amazing farm of Master Yi. Taric now finding himself a dazzle onto the Nami. Nami going in. They should know this is going to be an engage there by the Nessus. Nessus now going in. Nami trying to do whatever she pleases, but she is just going to get Siphon Strike to the face and die horrendously. Poor Ezreal, he's all by himself. Lee Sin now going to try and get a kill onto Master Yi. With Master Yi onto the Gangplank, but it will not work. He's instead going to recall straight in the face of Gangplank, just to laugh with him, just to mock him. They are going to start red, I suppose. I don't think they have the timer though, considering the fact that Lee Sin's red has respawned. The blue should respawn at any moment, so they're waiting for it. Garen says someone is missing. He's right over here, mate. He's right over here. I know it's a dark map, Garen, and you're just walking inside of the void, but trust me, he's right over here. Okay? Master Yi is missing Gangplank. He's right over here. He's over here. Gangplank. Master Yi is over here. Well, no, not anymore now. You were right. Magi Soulstealer being bought there by Master Yi, so I'm not too certain whether or not this is high elo or not. I just took a replay I found online, as you might know. But considering that they are ballsy enough to go for a Magi Soulstealer, it is an interesting game, nevertheless. I mean, we have an ability power Gangplank. I haven't casted one of those in years. Taric going for the surprise butt sex attack onto the Ezreal. Will it work? Nami with a very great up and flow. Ezreal running for his life. He could actually do damage onto the Twitch, to be honest. Will not hit the true shot barrage, but he will hit the mystic shot. Now it's going to be Taric running away. Will there be an Aqua Prison ready to pop? No, there is not. Nasus now coming down with the ghost. Will he be able to wither? Wither without you. He was able to wither, but a very nice Aqua Prison by Nami will make it so that nothing will happen. And the exhaust wasn't really all that necessary. The Ezreal is a little bit too low on mana, but it worked out in the end. Darkness prevails, as always. Rigor's Lantern now been bought by the Lee Sin, making it so that he can use that ward active to just use it to safeguard to safety. What's in a name? Am I right? Master Yi wants to go in for a gank. The Taric is fairly low. Nasus should be in vision, but he shouldn't go for the Nasus. Instead, indeed, he's going for the Taric. Taric was spotted not by a ward, unless... yeah, he walked over this ward, so they won't know... Actually, maybe if Master Yi gets cheeky, he might go for it. Taric now running away into the darkness. Well, Master Yi isn't there to help Master Yi, because Master Yi is Master Yi. So, Taric is just going to walk away. Very nice play indeed. He managed to put a ward down on a very decent position, though considering that the blue golem was taken just recently, it's probably going to disappear just when the blue buff spawns, so they won't be able to use it to steal. Well, to smite steal at the very least. Lee Sin going down with a gank onto Renekton, but Garen is nowhere near. A very good Dragon Rage there, combined with the slow from Eddie Tempest, but it's going to be the Dominus being used by Renekton, but Master Yi is there as well, so pop goes the Crocodile. Barrier being popped though. Master Yi, of course, can't do his auto attacks, but he did have the double strike there. Will get slowed, will need to Just meditate for the love of Christ. And he does. So good kill there by Master Yi. He had his 7th strike, so that's a double strike. And Nami going with the Aqua Prism onto the Taric. I don't think that will be enough though, but at least the Twitch is taking a lot of damage. It's only level 5, very hard for him. Nami is also level 5, so in a way it's evened out, but you really prefer your AD carry to be the high level guy and not just the support. Oof, Master Yi fairly low, but again, Gangplank doesn't care. It used to be a time that Gangplank's Croc-Soaked Blade actually reduced its healing. It's not the case anymore, because if that were the case, it would have been a very good counter to Master Yi. Now, well, he's doing a fine job. He's coping, but will he be able to survive the gang coming down from the Lee Sin? I don't know. Alpha Strike now going onto his head. Flash away by Gangplank, so yes, he will survive. Blue being done by Nessus. He's not giving it to the Gangplank. Quite frankly, Gangplank shouldn't have that many mana issues to begin with. And what has he bought? He still has just a Sheen. So is he... I'm not too sure which item he's going for, to be honest. I don't think a Lich Bane, if he is ability power Gangplank by the way, I don't think a Lich Bane is the right choice to go so early. But then again, why would you go ability power Gangplank? It gives a lot of healing, so maybe he just wanted the extra healing in the laning phase and then go for a Trinity Force, which also gives a little bit of ability power. Nice Aqua Prism, Nami with the ebb and flow, hits everyone, don't you know? But in the end, you cannot damage a Taric, he is too damn buff and tanky. Master Yi going in for a gank. He should go right about now. Nami has her tidal wave, so she can knock up pretty much everyone. The rat can use his stealth though to get away. Will he be able to escape? I don't think so. Aqua Strike will get the kill. True Shot Barrage now onto, and that's a double Aqua Strike. Look at that wave into the darkness, disappearing in the trees. That's a poem. Oh, Gangplank, a very nice little cannon barrage. But Lee Sin, of course, can use Safeguard to get away. A nice Dragon Rage into an Aqua Prism there. That's quite awesome. And that's going to be the kill onto the Nasus and probably Gangplank as well. Double kill for Ezreal. There's a dragon here, guys. At least Nami knows. But the rest don't care. They could have gone dragon. They should have gone dragon. They know where Renekton is and they killed all the rest. So that should have been a dragon. Though, of course, this isn't... apparently the highest elo, so yeah, it's a pity. But at least they will farm some minions, so Ezreal, good on you, boy. Good on you. Lee Sin walking, just flying into the void. It's very scary to see here, because you don't have any bushes or nothing, you just have people into the darkness. Man, this is scary. This is so scary. Not rat scary, though. Though rats are cute, so they're not... Well, Twitch is scary, though. But he's cute. Yeah, go for the Baron Lee Sin. Ooh, Renekton actually caught in between a rock and a hard place. The rock now being Garen. I don't think Garen had a wrestling career, though. We shall see. He might go and wrestle some more with a crocodile. Yeah, I would watch that. Even if it were fake, I would watch a man wrestle an alligator. Every day, all day. Again, Lee Sin can't approach the Renekton as quick as he would want to. Of course, he could use Safeguard. I think he has Dragon Rage ready to pop, but he should be using it rather slowly. He did manage to save the Renekton, the Garen with it, but Garen wants to go even deeper. I don't think that was the wisest choice, but at least he died. So an assist for Garen once more, but Garen again falling to the might of an alligator. So yeah, that would probably happen if a man wrestles with an alligator. I mean, come on. Those things are fierce. Trying to get a kill onto a Master Yi is quite hard, even if you have Wither. If he wants, he could just go in with the Highlander and just get all the movement speed he needs. And that's a pop. That was actually a double strike. Once more, he's going to try and do some damage, but oh my. The Alpha Strike didn't hit the Nasus. It only hit minions. That was fairly lucky for Nasus, though. I don't think Master Yi would have gotten enough damage anyway to get the kill onto him. Master Yi, of course, hasn't died yet and did buy the Magi Soul Stealer. So let's see how many procs he has. Well, he should have about 10, and he does. Combined with the assists that he made. So Red Team with a 3000 gold lead is looking rather firm. Keep in mind, of course, that a Twitch is a very strong hyper carry. A Nasus is very strong in the end game as well. Renekton will fall off a little bit, but hey, that's why you have Nasus. Ability power Gangplank, I have no idea. I think he might be Beast. I'm not too certain. He is apparently rushing. No. he's not rushing an early Lich Bane. They changed the itemization about that. That's very confusing, right? But I understand. And I won't judge you for it. Things change. For better or for worse. But mostly for better with Riot. I like you. Yi found himself a dog, is going to beat the living hell out of it. He doesn't realize, but if you are blind, Lee Sin, then you can use him to just find your way throughout the map. I think he's smart enough, so he should be easy to train. Boom goes the Gangplank, not too sure why that was the case. Master Yi taking a lot of turret shots there. But does he care? Probably not. He should have enough for the Rabadon's Death Cap, or at least a Blasting Wand. If maybe he wants to buy some wards with it, we shall see. And he'll buy a Blasting Wand. And that will be all. Garen again finding himself a nice little crocodile will just walk away. So then, the gold has not increased that much, but it is increasing nevertheless. Twitch and Taric are not able to cope against the might of the Ezreal. He is now already 2 levels ahead. He has a BF sword. Twitch only got a Vampiric Scepter, so yeah, that's in nowhere near close enough. Taric again getting caught, but Taric should not be the target. Mystic Shot and Essence Flux not hitting there, but a few more auto attacks should be able to return the favor ever so nicely, and it is at the very least zoning the Twitch and the Taric away from any bonus experience. Though Ezreal, do not miss these minions. There are a lot of minions for you to farm, you should farm them, and he does, so that's great. Nami is more than enough to zone the enemies away. Will get the minions onto her face. Master Yi again with a gank, but there is a Nasus approaching. Nasus now should notice there's a Master Yi, and he does. So he is going to wither the Master Yi. I don't think Master Yi cares. Nobody cares apparently. Gangplank is the first one to care. Twitch will not be able to land his Poison. And Nami with a very nice tidal wave there, followed up by a true shot barrage. This is going to be the cleanup of the century. Master Yi, go for it, brah. Go for the rat. You should be able to get that. Can't I see the rat? Can I see through stealth? I don't think so. Use your Tempest, and that reveals the Twitch. So great play by Lee Sin, making it so that he is the counter to pretty much every stealth champion, except maybe Shaco. Well, Evelyn, because she doesn't care. Oh, Pink's going down onto the dragon. So at the 17.5 minute, we are finally going to get the kill onto a dragon, which will result in a more gold lead for red team. Combined with this turret, it will be quite awesome indeed. Lich Bane has been bought by Glankblank, which can work. I'm calculating it in my head. So a Lich Bane might be worth it for a TF. It's kind of 50-50 with Rabadon's Death Cap and Lich Bane, because nowadays it is good to go for Lich Bane early, because it gives you basic damage of 50 combined with your magic damage. So the earlier you can have the 50 bonus damage, the better, because in the end game 50 will remain 50 and it won't be that big of a deal instead of the beginning of the game. Now with a Twisted Fate, he uses auto attacks a lot with his cards, so in a way it's very good for him to go for an early Lich Bane, because he auto attacks a lot. On an AP Ezreal, Lich Bane is awesome as well, because it's combined with his Mystic Shots. So his Mystic Shots will do a lot of damage. Combined with his Essence Flux, he can then do auto attacks as well. So Ezreal also an auto attack based champion. Gangplank, ability power Gangplank should actually be ability power as well, because his parlay can have the effect of a Lich Bane. Does that mean that he needs to rush it that early on? I don't know, probably, to be honest, because ability power doesn't increase his damage by that much except for his ultimate. Master Yi again getting slowed, not realizing that slowing a Master Yi is only a temporary solution, because he can use Highlander if he can. The Cannon Barrage of Gangplank is doing a lot of damage onto the Lee Sin though, and he is going down, shut down by the Renekton. Renekton once more, Gangplank with a parlay that does reasonable damage thanks to the might of the Lich Bane. A stun going down by Renekton very shortly. Will Master Yi use his healing? No, he will not. Another shutdown for Renekton. Tidal Wave knocking him up though. Nami with the kill, shutting him down probably. Not really, he didn't have a killing spree. Gangplank wants to parlay the Garen. Garen will not get stunned. And a very good Aqua Prism by Nami, making it so that the Garen can escape into the darkness. Ezreal fairly low there. Twitch can stealth up and then just approach and kill the Ezreal. Of course, Ezreal still has flash. I can't really see it. but it should be off cooldown. Twitch instead is going to continue farming as his teammates are trying to get the middle tower. Nami doesn't let them though. She's trying her best to try and prevent them from destroying this tower, but I don't think it's going to work. Lee Sin, however, might be able to do it. Blue team now running away from Nami and Lee Sin. The exhaust going down onto Lee Sin. Nami will land the Aqua Prism. Will she auto attack? She has a red buff. One more auto attack should be enough, but Lee Sin with the amazing kill secure will get the kill. So 2v3, and they were able to get the kill, considering that one of those two was a support player. I think that was a little bit of miscommunication going down there by blue team, to be honest, because normally one dazzle of Taric would have been enough to get at least one instant kill. Twitch now going to try and get the kill onto Ezreal, but now that he returned to base, well, actually he didn't need to. He has a Bloodthirster. He can just regen all he wants. Is going to flash for the kill as a wolf died to Lee Sin, and the dynamic camera thought that was a very pity indeed. Lee Sin, I keep telling you, dogs are very good to get directions to you, mate. As my accent goes beyond normal accent stuff. So, pings are going down. Blue team didn't surrender. One guy wanted to surrender, but Gangplank said, no way, man, I got this. And he did. He perfectly got the entire farm and prevented the red team from getting the tower. So, great play on you. Great play on you indeed. Renekton with another ward. Renekton playing perfectly this game, I must say. He's done everything that he can, and he did, giving him a lot of kills, getting the Garen every time. Of course, Garen was able to get an assist out of it because Lee Sin was always there, but considering that, then it's even more epic. Returning to base, the Ezreal said, without a trace. Nightspectre said, you know why? Because I'm casting! Lee Sin is a little bit too low to dive a Renekton, to be honest. He has Dominus, he doesn't have barrier though. Gangplank going to run away, Wolf serves up. Yep, a pirate and water, that's his weakness, man. He's like Monkey D. Luffy, and he is going to die immediately. So, great play by Nami, a very good tidal wave, locking up the Gangplank, who already used his remove scurvy. Eating the devil's fruit. Make that skin. Nah, right, won't get the... They can't get the rights for that. But imagine it, Gangplank eating a devil's fruit, getting a special power in which he can shoot a gun. Yeah, they'll need to be a little bit more original than that, probably. But you can fix something. Cannon Barrage could be, I don't know, something fire. Make him ace. Yeah. Anyway, I was rebelling. Nami getting caught by Nasus. He has a red buff, so in theory, he should be able to slow her down infinitely. Though Nami, of course, with her abilities, can give a slight movement speed increasement for a short period of time. Ooh, if that would have been a dazzle by Taric, it would have been a lot of Gangplank bullets onto him, but instead it's going to be Lee Sin taking the brunt of it. Nasus doesn't have enough mana for his ultimate, so that's a pity indeed. There will not be any Sands this time. No Fury of anything, I hope. Yes, Fury of the Sands. I was right. Once you know, you never stop. So Nami wants to prevent the Twitch from farming, which is a good idea because you don't want Twitch to just farm. You need to prevent him from doing anything, though Twitch is not that bad of a counter pusher. He can just push a lane, and if he gets caught, he'll turn invisible and walk away. Though, can you escape a Nami and a Master Yi with only a short period of stealth? Apparently so. He is going to stand still for a while though, but Nami will not engage. Instead, they are going to try and destroy the bottom lane turret. I think they're playing on a big old field. It's making me sleepy though. It is fairly late, so as I said before, I'm really sorry that I haven't been casting this a lot of games or even making a lot of videos lately. But just look at this. How do I supposed to work with this? How? Master Yi wants to go for Gangplank. Gangplank flashes away though. Why? Ezreal wants to get the kill. He gets dazzled. How? Why is my voice so high? Why am I talking like this? I don't know, but it's hurting my voice. Let's go on to Garen versus Crocodile once more. Crocodile doing amazing damage, though. He does have a random Zoman. He's not using it yet. And he's just spinning. Well, if you spin, you win. That's what they say. They want to go for the kill. Actually, it's going to be Ezreal getting caught there pretty hard by the Gangplank. One more auto attack will be enough. Never mind, the Croc-Soak Blade will do its job. But oh my, Master Yi with the amazing damages is going to get a quick kill there. Now it's going to be Nasus and the Crocodile, the two brothers fighting on both sides. But oh my, look at the Garen run. Look at him go. Look at him go. Wait, it should be almost off cooldown. It is right about now. Siphoning Strike not doing enough, but I think the Spirit Fire will. So, a kill on top. Master Yi is approaching, though. They are relatively low, but considering the tankiness of these two Egyptian gods, I should not go for it. And it's going to be another dragon for red team. So, at least they managed to turn the kill from top around in their favor a little bit. Still, the gold lead hasn't increased all that much the past 10 minutes. It's only 4,000 gold and 500 little gold pieces. Master Yi wants to go for it? He shouldn't, though. He should be able to just run away, use Highlander and escape, unless he gets stunned underneath the Spirit Fire. Now he's going to flash away and use Highlander, and did manage to escape. Did had to burn a flash, though. That shouldn't have been the case. His Highlander has been burned either way. True-Shot Barrage going through the entirety of blue team. They were going to try and get a kill onto Lee Sin, but he was able to safeguard towards his friend Ezreal, who says, "Oh, come to me, Big Daddy." Lee Sin, of course, not knowing the gender of Ezreal because he is blind, should have bought a Nasus to just guide him around. But nope, he killed him instead. What a bastard. Boom. Ah, Sonic Wave barely hitting there. Oh! Nasus again going to take the golems for himself. He has bought a Locket of the Ancillary. I saw him pop it just earlier when they tried to get the kill onto, well, pretty much everyone. Both the Garen and the team fight in the middle, he popped it, I believe. The red team's jungler, who is Lee Sin, of course, he wants to be more of an offensive character. Will try and do as much damage as possible, which is the power of Lee Sin. Is not going to have that tankiness, not going to give the auras to his team though. For Nasus will probably go for a Randuin's, the Runic Bulwark after. Unless, of course, Taric is going for it, which he actually will. Oh, Ezreal tried to Arcane Shift away. Yes, he will. He's going to get chased by Nasus, but he is completely caught in between the enemy team. He will not survive. There's going to be a lot of damage onto his face. What was that? Damascene Justice? Yes, indeed. So, Damascene Justice does a lot of damage the more HP you don't have. I'm saying this because I don't get to cast Garens all that much. I wonder why. I actually don't. So, red team, are you going to be able to push this team through? Well, Lee Sin is trying. That's very dangerous against the double stun team. Instead, they're not going to double stun them, though. Nami had to use her tidal wave in order to prevent the Lee Sin from dying. But if Taric and Renekton would have timed their stuns perfectly, there would have been no escape for Lee Sin. He would have died immediately. Lee Sin is still there, by the way. If that was a ward damage, he would have died. Oh, he was recalling, I couldn't see through the bloody darkness, mate. And neither can you. Lichbane has been bought by Master Yi, which is a very good item for him as well. Of course, as I said before, I wouldn't rush it, which he didn't. He went for Rabadon's Death Cap first, which is good. Now he will use the Lichbane to do an extra little oomph after every Alpha Strike. He can do an auto attack that will do a lot of damage. Morellonomicon bought by Nami there. Now, support-wise, the item isn't that bad, considering, of course, it gives you mana regeneration and cooldown reduction, and it has a nice active effect which will reduce the healing of every enemy once they get below 40% health, which is strong, to be honest, considering Nami has a lot of AoE abilities. So it will reduce the healing on both Nasus and Renekton while they are in ultimate form. Gangplank will get his healing reduced, Twitch will get his lifesteal reduced, and Taric will get his imbue reduced. So yes, it's kind of worth it going for Morellonomicon, as I twist my tongue there. So great play on your part, great play indeed. Gangplank actually going for the heal plank build, so he now has the extra healing power coming down from Spirit Visage, which of course increases all regeneration abilities and stuff. Bloodthirster has now finally been purchased by Twitch. He is pretty far behind on the Ezreal though. Ezreal has a Trinity Falls and a Bloodthirster, Twitch has a Bloodthirster and a Zeal. So Ezreal has both a Phage and a Sheen on top of the Twitch. That was a very weird Arcane Shift though by Ezreal, He had to use his flash there. Nas is now going to use his ultimate. He saw where the enemy team was. There was no way you could catch up. Maybe he wanted to make it so that, hey, I used my ghost already. Might as well use my ultimate. But I think he used his ultimate before he used his ghost. The other way around, sorry. I'm not too certain. No, wait. No, the other way around. I was telling the truth at first. Sorry for that. Red team wants to go in for a crocodile. It is risky though. It is fairly risky. Twitch nicely dodging the Sonic Wave. If Tempest has been used, he can go in. Tidal Wave knocking the entire team up, however. Nasus doesn't have his ultimate. Renekton does, but the True Shot Barrage will make it so that his brother is dead. Renekton is crying crocodile tears, and he's going to die. A double kill for Ezreal. A lot of damage going down from him. He wants more. He will get more. A quadra kill for Ezreal. So that was a great team fight for Red Team. I'm not too certain what Blue Team wanted to achieve in that fight, but to be honest, there was nothing they could do. They were caught by the Nami's tidal wave. They couldn't escape. The True Shot Barrage hit pretty much everyone. Master Yi was able to just use Aqua Strikes. Sorry if I say Aqua Strike, by the way. I said it in a game once, and since then I've never learned to not say it. So Master Yi is able to Alpha Strike the entire team. They were all stuck together, so everyone got hit by it. It was in the middle in the jungle, so his Alpha Strike won't hit any minions. So that's pure big damage going down on top of them. And you could see the enemies pop. They went poof, and then Ezreal went auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, and got 4 kills. 4 auto attacks, 4 kills. That's all you need. Renekton takes kills from killsteal only. No, that's not true, Master Yi. He was solo lane the entire time fighting 1v2 and got kills out of it. How can you kill steal? Ah, well, I don't mind. And that's going to be the 3rd dragon into the game, being done by Red Team once more, increasing their gold lead immensely. So the past 5 minutes, they have gotten a lot of more gold. Well, thanks to that last team fight, I can't really blame them. So now they have an 11,000 gold lead onto Blue Team on the 32nd minute mark. So that's huge. It's going to be really hard for Blue Team to cope. They could turtle it out though. Twitch is fairly strong. Gangplank is fairly annoying to push against. Though the wave clear of a Master Yi is just insane. So I'm not too certain. After a while, the tower would just fall and they won't be able to prevent it. They did already lose an inhibitor to begin with, so it's going to be very hard for Blue Team. Red Team is preparing themselves to go for a Baron as well. I don't think Blue Team can prevent them from getting it. A nice Twitch ultimate could do some damage, but considering that Twitch is so far behind compared to the Ezreal, I don't think it will be enough. Ezreal has bought another BF item. Is going for the Infinity's Edge just to get that insane damage going with his auto attacks. And why not? His auto attacks were more than enough. You could see it in the previous team fight, man. Let Master Yi do the damage. Let True Shot Barrage do the damage. And afterwards, just Mystic Shot and auto attack, man. That's all you need. Renekton now going to show his face. I don't think he knows that both of these... Nah, he should know though. Master Yi showed his face earlier, and it is Garen's lane, so he should know that Garen is there. Taric, of course, is not afraid at all. Is just going to walk into enemy territory and then walk away like a badass. I'm starting to like this map, though I don't like this blackness, but I do like the color of this lake. It's awesome. Then again, as always, sorry guys that this is black, by the way, but I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys do too. I'll only do this once though. It's not going to be I'm not going to search for replays that are so corrupted that the entire map is black. But as long as it's original, I might do it. That's not a very fast safeguard there coming from Lee Sin, but it doesn't matter because Nasus just lets himself get caught. He will not survive. Tidal Wave going through. Very good Gangplank ultimate there, by the way. Combined with Twitch ultimate, that could do a lot of damage, but instead they're just running away, running outside of the Gangplank ult, so it won't do as much damage as it could. Is the only power ability of Gangplank that can actually do damage. And it's already gone. Now the cooldown of Cannon Barrage isn't that big. Still, it's a few seconds that Red Team can do whatever they want. Twitch, of course, still has his ultimate ready to go. Pray and spray and pray and spray. But they aren't going for it. They're too afraid, and quite frankly they can't do anything to stop him. Lee Sin, I mean Master Yi almost getting caught by Renekton, but in the end Master Yi still has, no, he doesn't have Highlander actually, but he still had Meditate though nevertheless. Lee Sin wanted to go in onto Renekton. Renekton actually going to give it to him. Nami will not land the Aqua Prism though, but this tower has just a few auto attacks to go. Considering that Master Yi has a Lich Bane, they could have just destroyed it and dove the Renekton very quickly. Pings are going down onto the Baron. Does Nami has a Vision Ward? I don't... Yes, she does. So in a way she can clear up the Baron, and then they could go for it easily. They walked over a ward though, but it was only Nami and Master Yi. So I don't think blue team will expect... Well, they will now. They saw them clearing the ward and they're going for it immediately. Not the brightest of ID, but they have perfect vision on blue team. They can do it. They have nothing to fear. They ping to escape, but Master Yi really wants to go for it. They should. Blue team isn't responding. If red team is going to take that long, they might get the time to respond, but they're still not going for it. Gangplank wanted to go with the steal, which is possible, especially as an ability power Gangplank. So in a way, lucky for red team that they hesitated so long, because now there's nothing that can stop them. Nothing at all. So Baron has been taken by red team. They are probably going to do the final push. They're going to buy some items and then just push through the middle or another lane of their choosing with their Baron buff to just siege up and go insane. Let's see itemization there. So indeed, Infinity's Edge has been bought by Ezreal. That will mean a lot of auto attack damage. Garen has a black cleaver, so he will at least do a little bit of damage. Will of course build tanky afterwards because he's Garen. He'll do damage regardless. Though of course, just buy Darien. I mean, yeah. Just buy him. He's awesome. Master Yi has a Lich Bane, has a Rabadon's Death Cap, has I think a lot of Magi's Soul Stealers stacks. Let's go and check it out. So Master Yi, 20. So yeah. 20 Magi Soul Stealer stacks. That's a lot. That means he has, of course, 50% cooldown reduction to boot. He also bought a Leandra's Torment just now, so the damage isn't going to be that impressive, but if you would buy a Riley's Crystal Scepter as his final item, it will do a lot of damage. Now Nasus again going to get caught by Lee Sin. He is relatively safe in his base. Is going to try and slow the enemy team. The Cannon Barrage of Gangplank will not be enough though. True Shot Barrage not getting the kill, the Dimension Justice will, but Ezreal is just going to continue on and kill people left to right. He doesn't even need to use his cleanse, even though it would have been a smart move to make considering he was exhausted the entirety of the game. Doesn't matter, he will kill. 2 more towers remaining. Minions are going into the base. There aren't super minions in that wave just yet, but will it matter? The only one able to defend is Renekton. 25 seconds left for the Nasus to come in. They're going in onto Renekton. Renekton will tank as much as possible. Master Yi ignoring him, wanting to go for the turret. And why wouldn't you? Renekton trying as much as he can, and he's holding on with very much passion there. But in the end, he should now have gone back to base. He will now die a dog's death. His brother's death, at that. So that will be a GG for red team. They've dominated the game early on and just snowballed out of control, or must I say tidal waved out of control. So in the end, blue team tried so hard, they've gone so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. So guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Whatever it is I'll do, whenever it is I'll do it, thank you for watching, and goodbye.